What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be talking about the possibility of a new king of the SMG category in Call of Duty Ghosts. So, if you guys didn't see my last video, make sure you guys go check it out. We talked about all the changes to the game that happened with the most recent SMG patch. They basically buffed all of the SMGs except for the MTAR and the Ripper. And what most people are talking about from this patch are the two most buffed SMGs, the ones that were changed the most, which would be the Bison and the CBJMS. And don't get me wrong, those are both great top tier weapons now. They're both very good, and they did a great job with them. They're much more competitive with the rest of the guns in the game, whereas they weren't really before. But I think the one weapon that had the biggest change overall and is the most meaningful is the Vector, because previously if I asked you which gun was the best SMG in the game, you would always say the MTAR, and then occasionally you'd say, oh, but sometimes the Vector's pretty good. You know, the Vector was always kind of like this second place SMG that was almost good enough to get first, you know, almost there at gold, but he always ended up in that second place spot. Poor him. But he used that as motivation, as determination. He hit the gym, he got swole, and now I think that he may beat out the MTAR. So what was changed most about him and all the other SMGs was they kind of extended the ranges, so they do more damage over range, aka they kill in fewer bullets. So let's compare the new MTAR versus the new Vector in terms of shots to kill. Now, right now, the new MTAR is a 3-shot kill out to 15 meters, which is pretty respectable. You know, that's good for an SMG. The new Vector is a 3-shot kill out to 24 meters, which is huge. That's insane. Then the MTAR is now a 4-shot kill, and used to be a 4-shot kill forever. It goes on forever. You know, no matter how far away you are from the enemy, you can kill them in 4 shots or less with that MTAR. And the new Vector is a 4-shot kill out to 28 meters, and then after 28 meters, it's a 5-shot kill. So, you know, that's just absolutely insane. I mean, the Vector doing a 3-shot kill out to 24 meters is even with and even beats some of the assault rifles, except for the super heavy-duty guys like the Remington and the AK-12 and the MSPS, things like that. So, I mean, that's just nuts. And then on top of that, you can add a muzzle brake to it, which increases the range by another 20%, which is even crazier. You know, it's absolutely ludicrous that thing is so powerful now. Like it's very good. And now when you look at it, the MTAR is better at super long range. You know, it's better from 28 meters onwards. But when you think about it, 28 meters is a super long range engagement. Like that's even long for an assault rifle, and you usually won't get in gunfights from that far away with an SMG. Like you'll never win that. So I mean, it's arguable that the MTAR, you know, having a longer range is even worth anything, because you're not going to be shooting people with an SMG from that far away. You know, it doesn't make sense. You won't run into those situations all that often. So yeah, the Vector is definitely looking much more powerful on the range versus damage end after this patch. Now, there are other factors that you can't forget about. You know, damage and range aren't all that makes a good gun. I do believe the Vector has slightly better recoil than the MTAR does. The MTAR can go up and to the left, which is a little bit more hard to control than the, you know, straight up and down vertical, both right and left recoil that the Vector has. But then, on the other hand, the MTAR does outclass in a couple of different categories. It's got a higher rate of fire, a slightly bigger magazine, and then also it's got great iron sights. And that's a big advantage, because with the Vector, I hate them. I always have to run a red dot sight, which really limits my attachments, whereas on the MTAR, I always have at least 2 attachments free, because I don't have to worry about running an optics. So, yeah, this thing is pretty crazy. Like, I want you guys to make sure you try out the Vector. It's extremely good. It was already pretty good before, but now it's insane. It's a 3-shot kill machine that is really hard to beat, especially on those close to medium range maps. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you prefer? You know, Vector versus MTAR. Vector is definitely a little bit better at close to medium range now. MTAR beats out at long range. MTAR has a slightly higher rate of fire. I think the Vector might have slightly better recoil. Let me know what you guys think. Is the Vector the new king of the SMG class? It very well could be, but the good news is it's not hugely ahead of everything else, because all the SMGs received a pretty big buff a couple of days ago. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. A bunch of great videos coming soon. As you can tell, my voice is starting to get back. I wanted to bring you guys a live comm yesterday, but it completely failed on me. So that's why there wasn't a video yesterday. I apologize for that, guys, but I'll catch you guys later. Check out one of the other 2 videos if you haven't seen yet. Peace out.